Welcome to Globe Earth Dictate. I'm your host, Ethan Woodley, and if you are new to the channel, or you've not done so already, then be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon and join button if you'd like to become a Nathan Oakley 1980 channel member and keep up to date with the Flat Earth debate. If you would like to support the channel, there is a super chat that runs alongside each of the shows while they premiere, and there's also a Ko-Fi, Patreon, crypto and thanks button in the info box below the video. In case you haven't figured it out, we're going to be looking at the Darth channel. And back in the day when I first started Flat Earth Debate, and shortly after opened a little shop, as you can see on screen right away, we've got little redacted t-shirts, genuine Apollo hats, got fake Apollo hats, backpacks, space pens, magnets, poster with signed autograph by LEM, novelty cap for adults, actual size Buzz Aldrin, astronaut urine, bulk order to available, space food, and lost Apollo tapes made to order. So this is the opening page that I used to have with my Spreadshirt shop, which is still available. I haven't updated in about 6 years, but nevertheless, this was like the opening frame that I would have on OBS. So what we're going to do today is we're going to have a little look at one of, or maybe a couple of, we'll see how we get on, the DRTRH, I think it's actually spelled differently, DATRH, Darth, let's just call him, and his Globe Earth Dictate videos. So for your enjoyment, this is Darth's Globe Earth Dictate Uncut.
Thought crime does not entail death. Thought crime is death.
Welcome to Globe Earth Dictate. I'm your host, Ethan Woodley, and if this is your first time watching, you're out of compliance and need to report to a re-education center promptly. If you would like to join the show, scan your national ID card or simply mute the page you're watching and insert the plug directly into the back of your head to express your views on the greatness of the sphere. Please don't doubt the sphere. Doubting the sphere will get you ejected, and then you'll never be warmly welcomed back into society again. Please also don't forget to share the show. Sharing the show increases the chances of all life forms, great or small.
Got to speed him up because I think he's not quite matching my timbre and tone and speed.
Knowing the truth of the globe Earth and heliocentric model and decreases the chances of a more diverse panel. So please share the show. If you would like to support the show, please fill out Form GRX4710 with your tax return.
Alternatively, just hit the thanks button or share the show. If you haven't got any cash that you want to give me, that's perfectly reasonable.
To have your contribution increased from the minimum allowed by global law. And once again, please stay subscribed, as it is legally mandated to keep up to date with the Globe Earth Dictate. Today I'm joined by Snoozing Soldier, Encomium Globe Earth, Vanilla Saiyan, Saul, Nth Man, Deborah, and Legolas.
Hello. Hey. Hello.
Also, we have over 100,000 people on Discord. Discord, are you there? We'll check back in with Discord later. As always, we begin the show with housekeeping. Question 1. Any evidence that the globe Earth or heliocentric model are less than 100% accurate?
No. No.
Increase the enthusiasm now!
No, sir! No.
Well, no, in the sense of not really, but there
Silence,
is an occasion.
Legolas. So no's all around for the 499,121st consecutive time. Just a reminder for the audience, once we hit 500k, everyone's getting a free puppy, minus shipping and handling. And that concludes the housekeeping. Does
Subscribe if you've not done so already.
anyone have any testimonials to the grandeur of our beautiful globe Earth and impossibly vast universe?
I do, Ethan, if you don't mind.
Please, go ahead.
Well, as many of the audience knows, in my spare time I'm a judge advocate general for the military, so my jurisdiction is somewhat limited, but I have been able to make several advisements to my superiors on stricter penalty for globe Earth deniers in the armed forces. However, as you might have heard, the Global Freedom Government recently declared martial law, so technically now, my jurisdiction is the whole world. Very exciting.
So what does that mean?
Well, Ethan, the implications are staggering. You'll be able to do
LSD seclusion recalibration sessions?
Of course, I was going to say that. It's much more than that, though. We can legally whip elementary school children who are getting out of line. We can carpet bomb shopping malls if it comes to that. All options are on the table.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Big step in the right direction, Ethan. One world, one mind, you know. That's the only way to stop the
Totally agree. Interested themselves in others. Plus, I don't know any parent who wouldn't want to whip their own children to sort out any debilitating difference of opinion. To grow up with the stigma of something like being a flat earther, it leads to a life of crime, drugs, scrapbooking, and prostitution, at best.
Can I share my screen?
Sure, you're on.
This is a picture my daughter drew of the Earth.
It's hideous.
Yeah, I know. She was punished for a week. Bread and water rations only. Too flat at the top. I don't want her loyalty being questioned, especially when she's only 3.
Right, it's tough for parents these days. I know I am very firm with Schnitzerfraz and the thoughts that she has. Shh, not now, Schnitzerfraz.
So I had to redo it, and look at this one. Almost a perfect circle, a sphere.
You know, technically, the Earth is pear-shaped.
Legolas! Your science level is not high enough to state that. You could have your entire license revoked and I could get a double-speak strike. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to boot you.
It's entirely fair. Have a nice day.
That was Legolas, host of the Globe Earth Early Indoctrination Program. Don't forget to subscribe to him as well.
Boy, Legolas was not on the ball today.
Oh my god! And man, I almost urinated in my trousers. Perfect comedic timing, as always.
Ha! I know, dude. I was on a conference call with my fellow middle managers at the Cracker Factory, and I almost spit out my 13-shot tall bendy soy caramel macchiato latte with extra white mocha. No foam!
Vanilla, always the multitasker.
Yeah, I tried. Hey, don't put the saltines in the soup palette. Hold on, guys.
We are now joined by Norm. Hello, Norm. Are you there?
Yeah, I had a question.
This should go well. Been joined by Norm, presumably representative of a flat earther in this reverse world of Globe Earth Dictate.
Hold on a moment. We're also now joined by, from the future via Skype, Quantum Entanglement. QE, how are you?
I'm great, Ethan. Thanks for asking. But you know me. I'm always happy.
And courteous.
You're too kind. I'm in a particularly great mood today. I just got back from the circus with my children, and those clowns there, they were so funny, but also very professional and articulate and insightful. I have nothing but the utmost respect for clowns.
Well, as fascinating as that is, we're getting close to being off topic for more than a minute, and we can't afford the additional community guideline strikes. So I believe Norm had a question for the panel.
Yeah, it's probably malformed, but I was just reading some stuff about science and the scientific method.
Methods.
What?
Scientific methods. They are
Methods.
legion.
Yeah, right. And the first steps to observe a natural
A
phenomenon.
first step, sure, one of many, but okay, go on.
So what's a natural phenomenon?
I'll take this one, Ethan.
Sure thing, Deborah.
I describe this at length in my book. Everything is phenomenal. Shoes, birth landings, steel balls, and more.
You won the Nobel Prize for that, right, Deborah?
Well, it was a combination of that and the previous book. The cause of shoes are most likely rocks.
Right, well, rocks are your independent variable. If rocks, then shoes.
Or at least sandals.
If rocks, then shoes.
I'm confused.
Well, of course you are, hippie. I bet you think you live on a flat, non-rotating plane, too, you fantastical
It was
dunce.
just a not really following.
Not following the status quo, right? What were you doing reading about science anyway? Trying to find something incriminating?
No, I just wanted to learn.
We all learn together, or no one learns at all. Do you not remember your blood vows?
I do. That's why I was asking you guys.
Who you calling a guy?
This has gotten ugly. I'm ejecting this prick.
No, wait, Ethan. Can I have a moment with what's his name?
Norm. All right, but this is on your credit score, encomium.
Very well. Norm, is that right? Yes. Sure. Hi, Ethan. Share my screen, please.
Okay, you're on.
All right, now, Norm. You see that curvature there? That's the Earth. We live on that, on all parts of it, up, down, sideways. Now, what's a problem? Gravity, force.
You can't actually have up or down on a globe. There's no horizontal plane of reference.
Inertia, momentum, these are all science words.
Gravity is not
Momentum, inertia, these are all science words.
a force, but it's also a force.
Exactly, Nth man. Profound as you are funny. Do you understand now, Norm? Sure, I guess.
Listen carefully, Wombat. You are a moron, an idiot, a maroon, a vapid spore, a vacant shell. You are not smart, and you should be sterilized for the good of humanity. Savvy? I'm going to eject you now and touch myself vigorously while I do it. Cry for me now, bitch. Cry so I can consume your tears.
I'm just gonna sign off, actually.
And another flat earther smashed, leaving like a
I'm going to touch myself vigorously. Cry for me, bitch.
coward. The good news is that a task force is already on its way to his location.
That's right, Ethan. I was reporting him the entire time he was talking. He'll be in the proper hands soon enough.
Hey, Ethan, before you round out, I had a small presentation that I
No,
wanted to
Triscuits are
make.
not biscuits. They're definitely crackers. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'll go on mute.
Vanilla, always interrupting me with poignant and necessary additions, gives me a chance to refresh.
Was he just spewing a few racist slurs there, Vanilla, saying accidentally through the top of quantum, or a quantum entanglement?
On what I was going to say and then ultimately phrase it better. Thank you. And I was also more than a little bit confused on where Triscuits fell on the cracker spectrum, so you have my gratitude for clearing that up as well. Genuinely, thank you. And actually, I'm sorry I called them interruptions. They're gift eruptions. Ethan, can you tell me when I'm up?
You're presenting?
I had just a few minutes last night, so I put this together. The Earth is a globe. The universe is infinitely huge and constantly expanding. Citations. Quote, the Earth is definitely a giant ball. Stephen Hawking, certified genius. Quote, the Earth goes around the sun, unless you want to think of it as relative motion, then nothing really goes around anything, but regardless, nothing is going around the tiny Earth except the moon. Albert Einstein, Nobel Prize winner. Quote, the flat Earth is for utter morons. The Rumpus, assistant
A rumpus citation. That's rumpus.
to the Grand Pontiff. And now for the cowbell.
Now for the cowbell. Puts a cowbell on screen.
Thank you. I love you all.
Absolutely fantastic presentation, QE. And easy to understand even if you aren't from the year 2234. So I'm going to round out. Discord, anything to add? And with that, a big, massive, enormous thank you to the globe Earth, hallowed be thy name, and to the massive, expanding universe by which all things are possible. For Globe Earth Dictate, I've been Ethan Woodley, and stay tuned, as the show runs literally 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Thought crime does not entail death. Thought crime is death.